It is a gorgeous day in Essex. We're near the town of Langford, or the village of Langford, where a couple weeks ago we shot an introduction for our Nudge Creative Labs and for this channel. It's important that we understand the creative core aspect of this whole program, because that's really where it begins and ends. The 7 competencies that we'll be talking about at another point in time dovetail into what we're talking about in relationship to your creative core. Again, what is your creative core? Your creative core is the compilation of everything that you've brought in your life, everything that's come in and made you who you are inside your brain. It's how your mind is able to process things. That is really your creative core. It's that neural connectivity of all of your experiences, the way you're wired, your background, your genetic code, everything. One of the things that will help to reinforce your creative core to create new neural pathways is by associations. Today, in this beautiful day in Essex, we're out in a field in the countryside, and we've stopped because we've noticed poppies. Poppies are brilliant red-colored flowers, or at least these are anyway, and these red-colored flowers create an emotional response. Why? Because of something in your history, some knowledge that you may have, some information that may have passed through your brain that gives you an association to these flowers. Now, as a child, I remember using tissue paper to make poppy flower, collages. And as a result of that, I have a childhood memory of poppies, because the flower or the petal of a poppy looks very much like tissue paper. Also, there's the association to war or to peace that the poppy evokes a response from. So when I'm thinking about a poppy and out in the field, it evokes more than just a natural attraction to the flower, but it evokes a lot of memories from my past, emotions. Now, if I'm an artist and I want to actually draw one of these, or use watercolor or pastels or pencils or whatever I want to do to capture this flower in a creative format, what it's going to do is evoke emotion from me as well. That is an important element of your creative core, because when there's an emotional attachment to some kind of information coming in, it reinforces a neural pathway. It reinforces or creates a new pathway. It creates a synaptic connection to other parts of associations. So this little red flower, while it has one distinct natural element to it, that it's a poppy, that it is red, and in this case it's growing wild, it has a number of other associations as well. That's how you reinforce your creative core. So what we're talking about in relationship to how your mind works and in relationship to creativity is the difference between convergent and divergent thinking. When you're looking at something like this landscape and you're taking directly what you see, that's convergent thinking. When you make associations from your emotional background and other things that you make associations to, like the red flowers or the yellow greens, the blue skies, and you pull in something else from some place that is not related to this to create, that's divergent thinking. Very important aspects of the creative process: convergent thinking and divergent thinking. All of those things work together in the relationship to your creative core. Now, go be creative.